What's up guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So being someone that travels a lot and someone who shares their experiences through videos and photos, I often get messages like this. So instead of typing these long messages to people on how they can get there, where the location is, I decided to come up with the idea on creating a video on how to travel Vietnam. And note, this is an adventure only guide, as I won't be diving into fancy places you guys can stay, fancy restaurants you guys can eat at, but rather this will be tailored to more adventurous travelers and backpackers who are on a budget, because a lot of these things that you guys can do in the video are either free or super cheap. So here is my top 7 on the places to visit in Vietnam. So in no particular order guys, number 1 is Da Lat. Da Lat is located in the southern part of the country and is known for its distinctive temperate climate, meaning it can get pretty cold during the early mornings and at nights. So be sure to bring some warm clothes, as I definitely learned this the hard way. Here you can spend the day driving through the beautiful mountains and valleys of Da Lat. You can take a ride down the Alpine coaster, which takes you to a waterfall, and there's definitely no shortages of hikes in Da Lat, so bring some good hiking shoes. I was able to hike up a peak known as Lang Biang. This hike was about 4 hours round trip with a stunning view at the top with low fog in the valley, so this made for epic pictures and videos. Want to go chasing waterfalls? Well, Da Lat is the place, as there are several waterfalls here for you to explore. I'll list the names of some of the waterfalls to explore, but be sure to check out my favorite waterfall there, known as Pongor Waterfall. This waterfall is huge and is unlike anything I've ever seen before. So after a long day of exploring, be sure to stop by TM Cafe for some bomb-ass coffee and a spectacular sunset overlooking Da Lat's rolling hills and its mountainous valleys. This spot is very popular amongst local teenagers and is a great photo op for people that want to stop by for a quick coffee. Lastly, you do not want to miss a beautiful low fog sunrise in Da Lat at a pretty unknown spot amongst backpackers. Da Phu Hill was by far one of the coolest sunrise spots I've ever been to, and it's a great way to start the morning. When I was up there, I actually saw no other backpackers. I saw a local photographer that was snapping pictures, and I was up there at about 6 a.m. and it was so cool guys. I definitely recommend you guys check it out, and just check out this time lapse. So number 2 on the list guys is Da Nang. Da Nang is a coastal city located in central Vietnam. Da Nang is known for its sandy beaches, and here you get the vibe of a big city with tons of things to do out in nature. You can take a quick drive up the windy and mountainous roads of Sun Tra Mountain. So Sun Tra Mountain is actually a loop, and you can start from one end and end out at the other end. Just make sure you rent a semi-manual bike, as you'll need one to access the mountain. This is just due to past brake failures that people have experienced. You'll be able to enjoy some pretty cool coastal and mountainous views. Be sure to check out the monkeys on your way up and snap a few photos with them. They're actually super nice compared to other monkeys I've seen in other countries. And while you still have your bike rented, drive up to the Hoi An Pass. The Hoi An Pass is the famous windy road that is cliffside to the ocean. It's about 35 minutes to drive through, and there are plenty of opportunities to stop and take in the amazing views. Lastly on the list is Marble Mountain. Marble Mountain is a cluster of marble and limestone hills with several caves, temples, and views for you guys to check out. Marble Mountain is a great way to burn a few hours, as it has lots of fun trails that lead you into caves, out of caves, and up to some pretty cool viewpoints. From Da Nang, you can head over to Hoi An, which only takes about 45 minutes to drive to. Hoi An is an ancient town of Vietnam that is reflected through its French colonial buildings. Here you can enjoy a scenic and popular bike ride or motorbike ride through the lush trails of Hoi An. Head down to the ancient town at night and take in the magical lanterns that light up the town, and even hop into a boat and let go of your own lantern down a canal. Another super fun thing you guys can do is to head over to Hoi An's Coconut Village and hop into a basket boat. Here you can spend an hour floating around the river, and it only costs you guys about $7 US. So for a cheap and fun hour, I definitely recommend you guys doing this. There was a ton of tourists, but we did not have high expectations, and we had a lot more fun than we anticipated. And number 4 on the list, guys, is Mui Ne. Mui Ne is a beach resort town and is known as a popular destination for windsurfing, surfing, and other water sports. You do not need many days here, but if you're a beach bum, you can definitely spend several days here surfing and tanning. Not only does Mui Ne boast an epic surfing scene, but it also has some cool sand dunes for you guys to check out. Be sure to stay and catch sunset at either the white or red sand dunes. There are a few options to hop on a quad here as well. And lastly, be sure to pop by the fishing village where you can get a glimpse of how locals live and sell fresh seafood. Number 5 on the list, guys, is Ninh Binh, a small city in northern Vietnam that flexes its beautiful rolling hills throughout the city. Spend the morning climbing 500 staircases up the Hang Mua Peak. Here you'll be able to take in the beautiful views of the Trang An River surrounded by rolling hills. On top of this hill is a dragon statue and a small temple for you to take pictures at. There's also a cave that I forgot to explore. Ninh Binh doesn't end there. Wake up early and take a canoe ride down the beautiful Trang An River. This adventure will take you through some pretty cool caves, some which are really small and you actually have to duck down in and out of the canyon with some blue ass water. The movie King Kong was actually filmed here as well. Number 6 on the list is Cat Ba Island. Cat Ba Island is located in northern Vietnam and is the largest of 367 islands. Cat Ba is only accessible by boat taxi. Cat Ba Island has more caves than I can count on both of my hands for you to explore. From the Trung Trang Cave to the Dao Go Cave to the Sun Saw Cave to the Thien Kung Cave, you get the gist. Spend the day chasing caves before heading over to Cat Ba National Park for an epic hike through the jungle up to a viewpoint. Take a quick walk over to Cat Cove where you can walk along the coastal boardwalk to one of 3 beaches. Lastly, guys, enjoy a night out at the Oasis Bar where they give out free beers and free shots at one point in the night. Whether you're into bouldering, kayaking, or just suntanning, Cat Ba has it all, so I definitely recommend you guys check out Cat Ba. Lastly, number 7 on the list, guys, and the last location is Ha Long Bay. So Ha Long Bay is located north within Vietnam and is known for its emerald waters and thousands of towering limestone islands. Spend the day doing a long boat tour where you can go to several caves while enjoying a scenic boat ride. You can also do a 2-night, 3-day live-aboard where you can enjoy the luxury of a cruise around Ha Long Bay. From Tai Chi to kayaking, this is popular amongst many tourists that visit. Lastly, the coolest thing I did in Ha Long Bay was hiking up Palm Mountain. Now, this may be a little bit of a challenge because you do have to bribe your way into this hike. With a little research, money, and persistence, you have to track down the right house you need to pay off as they let you through their house into their backyard where the trailhead starts. But with a little research, persistence, and money, guys, this hike was well worth it. We got tons of cool views of these limestone formations, the sunset, and we almost had the entire place to ourselves. So just Google Palm Mountain and there are tons of forums on how you guys can get up there. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it was useful to you. This channel started off with 68 subscribers about a month ago and now we are over 400, so I love you guys and thank you again for watching. And note, guys, I have not been everywhere in Vietnam, so this is my own personalized guide on the coolest things that I have done here so far. I'll be here for another 1.5 years or so, so I'll be making another video updated on really cool places you guys can enjoy and visit in Vietnam. But for now, guys, until next time, guys, peace out.